Is this on?
There's a man named Braun who's big in size, but his brain is small and he's not too wise.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
First of all, go Cougs, Final Four. Represent. Come on.
Yeah, sure.
U of H.
Joe's the biggest U of H Cougs basketball fan.
Bottom right?
I went there. I went to that school.
Who's your favorite player?
No, I'm talking about who are you?
Who
Who is this guy?
Who is this guy? Oh, right. I haven't done a show in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I know. Part-time
Wow.
Joe's back.
He's back. I've been too busy following U of H basketball,
Yeah,
apparently.
priorities.
But look, we're in WrestleMania season, right? Who's excited? 2 nights. Bigger, better, badder.
You say WrestleMania season?
Yeah.
Remember when that used to be fun?
And then when you're looking at
2
all the
nights?
matches,
2 nights?
No.
yeah.
2 nights? Oh, God.
And then you're looking at the matches, and you're like, man, they're making matches on the fly.
Yeah.
They're showing you the match first. Hey, you want to see a match? Did you like it? Not real. That's a WrestleMania match. Oh, okay.
2 nights of WrestleMania.
This could be the worst event in wrestling history.
It really should be. All rematches.
It's got a lethal dose of poison.
Yeah.
Even like the Hall of Fame people, they're announcing them like every day.
Yeah.
Every day someone new.
All at once. They announced like 4 this week.
Yeah, I know.
Unreal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's this week was so bad. It's like all the shit that we've actually liked on the show, they completely fucked it up. And all the shit that we hate, they're like, no, you get more of that. Mm-hmm. The Hurt Business? Oh, you like the Hurt Business? Fuck them, they're gone.
My worst moment nominee list is the longest I think it's ever been.
It's
Right.
basically every segment of Raw.
I saw something, then I saw something, then I saw. I'm like, how do I pick from this?
It's every segment.
Clearly.
Every
like,
segment of Raw.
That's worst comment. Oh, that's worst comment. Oh, there's worst comment.
Yeah.
Worst acting. Oh, God, who do I choose?
Jesus, they put fucking Drew McIntyre in a kilt for his entrance. Great, cool, whatever. Now we're supposed to believe that's how he dresses all the fucking time?
All the time.
In a kilt?
Yeah.
Why not just be eating haggis while he's at it? I'm Scottish.
Yeah.
Eric, you just spoiled next week. What's wrong with you?
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on now.
Haggis
Oh, man. We have a lot to do because after this, we're going to be recording the bracket for the month of March.
The only bright spot of tonight.
The only bright spot. It is best WWE wrestler to never win the big one.
Right.
In
Wow.
WWE specifically.
Right.
So you're going to want to go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling to check it out. We have 3 new patrons this week. So thank you to Cedric LaRouche, Louis Asensio, Louis Asensio, and then, oh boy, Akshendra Pratrap.
Yeah. We would help Andrew reading those names, but it's more fun if we don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good luck.
Plus, he has one of those like privacy blockers on his screen. So
I wish I did.
I know.
no, yeah. So I think we could probably like bang out the recap in like 30 minutes. That way we can spend like 2.5 hours on this.
Yeah, right.
Good Lord,
This-
Eric.
It's going to be long.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'd rather give that more attention
Yeah.
because it fucking deserves it.
Right.
Better than this shit.
Well, we also have a special guest on the podcast. It's been a long time since we've had one of those.
Yeah.
It's a professional comedian, Dan St. Germain. He's the host of Wrestle Roasts, new podcast where they roast a wrestler every week.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny. And he's actually written for like one of the Comedy Central roasts. I think the roast of Rob Lowe.
Okay.
And he also does a podcast with Nikki Glazer. So he's a pretty big deal.
Bottom right?
Nikki Glazer?
Yes.
No, you
I
just.
think she's pretty hot.
You were talking about her before the show.
I know.
Yeah,
No, I think she's...
I mean, more like bottom left.
Bust a nut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
better.
That's it.
That's what he meant.
Love it.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's going to be on doing awards with us, so we'll talk to him later.
Yes.
All right. SmackDown opens with Daniel Bryan. He comes out with a chair and reminds us that Roman Reigns tapped out to him at Fastlane, but he still isn't the Universal Champion because Edge fucked him over, hitting him with a steel chair. So Daniel asks for a rematch against Roman Reigns tonight, and he sits on the chair in the ring because he's not leaving until he gets that.
Great.
And he's like, We're just watching him sit there for like 2 minutes.
Hey, remember 7 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
When
sure.
this exact same fucking thing happened?
Except it was a lot better.
Except it was a lot better.
They brought a bunch of fans to the ring.
Right. Had everyone do the yes thing. Right.
Yeah. So after commercial break, Adam Pearce comes out and says, I can't give you a Universal Championship rematch tonight. Roman Reigns' next Universal Championship defense will be against Edge at WrestleMania. So Daniel suggests that he face the winner of that match right after, but Pearce says that's unfair, and of course Daniel says, oh, it's fine for me to fight in the Elimination Chamber and then the Universal Championship right after. So Daniel suggests that Reigns and Edge fight each other on night 1 of Mania, and then he fights the winner on night 2. Yeah. And before Pearce says anything, Edge comes out, slaps the microphone out of Pearce's hand, and then he gets in the ring, grabs a mic, and he is pissed.
For the last month, I've sat back and I've watched you act altruistic, like you're some kind of knight in shining armor. You want to talk about this could be your last WrestleMania? Every match in here could be my last match. For 10 years, I dreamed of getting this back. The second night of WrestleMania is 10 years to the day that I announced my retirement. This is my dream. This is everything I worked for, and you want to take that away? Huh? Oh, but you want to face the winner of a match from night 1 and night 2 and pick the bones? Very heroic of you, Daniel. You know what? Here's the thing. I won the Royal Rumble. I came in at number 1. I outlasted everyone in that match, you included. You lost twice to Roman Reigns, and I won the Royal Rumble. So here's the deal. You don't deserve the match at WrestleMania, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, right. It's times like this where you wish you could just add like one fuck.
I know.
Into
you
the
motherfucker.
Show. Yeah. You fucking bitch. Yeah.
You piece of fuck.
No, this is great. This is the Edge we've been wanting.
Yeah.
Like he's getting there.
Right. Oh, he gets there.
Yeah. Oh.
So Daniel takes Edge
I get
down.
there too.
And Daniel takes Edge down and pounces on him, but Edge gets up and immediately spears him. And then Edge grabs the chair, hits Bryan with it one time, and then leaves. So we'll get back to that.
Just once.
For now. Backstage, Roman tells Heyman, go get me Adam Pearce. And then he tells Jay, go with him and use force if you have to. Jay says, you sure? And Roman says, what are they going to do, fire us? And then Jay laughs and walks off. And then later, Jay brings Pearce into Roman's room, and Reigns tells him at WrestleMania, you only get me for one night and one title defense. And Pearce tells Reigns, everyone will have my decision by the end of the night. Later backstage, Edge tells Pearce, let's hope you make the right decision or else. And then even later, Daniel Bryan tells Pearce, deep down, you know the right decision. So we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Next up, though, we have Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, man.
As Rollins walked to the ring, they showed a replay of Cesaro swinging him last month. And Michael Cole said, Cesaro set a new swing record. So...
Bottom right.
Like what? Yeah, exactly.
Who's counting? Like,
right.
Why is there? When was there ever a record?
There wasn't.
And they don't even know how to count a swing either.
No,
so
because 3/4 is one.
Yeah, right.
If you've ever been to a live show, every 3/4
Yeah.
is one rotation.
That's right.
Yeah, and actually, the record was in the Indies where he did 100.
He did.
Basically, people counted to 100. I don't know. If it's
So that's
he probably did 75.
Yeah, I mean that's what the record is. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just what the audience counts.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when Brock would do Suplex City, and then the fans would lose count after the second suplex
because
they'd be like
Five.
It's like, what, you fucking idiots? What are you doing? But yeah.
22. What? What are you watching?
So obviously it's a rematch, but these two have another great match.
Right. They have good
Nakamura puts Seth in an armbar, but Seth powers out, slams Nakamura on his back, and then hits the curb stomp for the win. Rollins attacks Nakamura after the match, but then Cesaro runs out for the save and gives Rollins a pop-up uppercut. Cesaro goes for the swing, but Rollins escapes, and then later backstage, Seth tells Caleb Braxton, I'm challenging Cesaro to a match at WrestleMania where I will teach him a lesson about respect once and for all. I will never be disrespected. I will never be embarrassed, and I will never, ever be swung ever again. Never, never, never.
Hey, what happens next?
And then Cesaro attacks Seth from behind and swings him around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was funny.
It was.
I'll never again. Ah! So Cesaro eventually lets Rollins down and says, "Challenge accepted."
Yeah, that was good.
So-
It was a good segment.
We'll see if they let Cesaro get the win.
I really hope so.
You know,
He really
even
needs
if he
it.
does, will it lead to anything?
It doesn't matter.
Seth's
He
job last year, right? To KO.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was only Seth's second loss. He's 6-2 at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
In case I might have just ruined Joe's trivia. I don't know, but yeah, I recently saw.
I mean,
that,
Cesaro needs the W more than Rollins does.
for sure.
For sure. Rollins is doing nothing right now.
Right.
Next up, we have he's fighting Cesaro. So
Yeah.
pretty much.
He's trying to embrace a vision or something.
Something like that. Next up, we have Big E and the Street Profits versus Apollo Crews and Alpha Academy. There was a really cool spot where Ford jumped in the ring, but Gable caught him and hit the Northern Lights suplex. Later, Otis clotheslined Dawkins while Gable gave him a German suplex. And then in the end, Apollo hits Big E with the Slam for the win.
Slam.
I'm not
Yeah.
recognizing that name.
Eric, you had I forget who your favorite wrestler's name is, but I remember he had this move too.
He had
and
that
I
move.
believe it was also called the Slam.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Just
We
hits
don't mention his name.
the
You guys
Slam.
don't remember it. It wasn't called by his name. It's just that the fact that it was done with like a right angle, they called it the angle slam.
Right.
Oh,
the
okay.
right angle slam.
Yeah.
You sure? That sounds weird. I
sounds
think the
stupid.
Slam sounds way cooler.
Yeah. The slam.
The Slam.
Right. Jesus.
Again, cruise control.
Cruise
Eric,
control.
Like Eric said, it's just
That's
so simple.
fucking easy.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Kevin Owens show. His guest is Sami Zayn, who comes out and immediately apologizes for kicking Owens last week. Sami also says, you could be a part of this documentary. Next week, I'm having a red carpet premiere for the trailer. And YouTube star Logan Paul is going to be here as my guest of honor.
No.
So, Sami,
He's just such a douche.
Right.
He's such a fucking
Ross
douche.
like
Logan
Hey.
Paul or Sami Zayn?
Yes.
Sure.
No, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He's
Ross
such a-
like, hey, we got a celebrity, and SmackDown's like, I bet we can get a shittier celebrity.
right. Like he's a
Yeah.
no one, and then he fucked up on YouTube, and then
But yeah, people are like, adding WWE. It's like, hey, you want this guy? He's filming dead people in the woods and just
Right.
like, you know.
Didn't he try calling out? Was it Conor McGregor or
no, his brother I think called out.
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah.
Well, one of them's fighting Mayweather. The other one's trying to fight McGregor.
Oh, Jesus.
Great.
Ugh.
When is that supposed to be, by the way?
Can't wait to never watch that.
I just want to see him get his head knocked off.
Like clean.
Just shut
So
up.
Sammy won't shut up. So KO yells, the only reason I've let you stand in my ring for this long without beating you senseless is because I need an answer to my question. And you're going to give me that answer right now. And that question is, you, me, one-on-one at WrestleMania, yes or no? Sammy, tells Owens, we need to be working together. But Owens yells, yes or no? So Sammy says, okay, fine, yes. Are you happy now? And Owens like, well, now that you gave me the answer. And he kicks Sammy's ass, gives him a stunner.
Right.
So-
Have you noticed this year everyone has made their own matches?
Yeah, pretty much.
well,
Everyone
Everyone
but Roman Reigns.
Yeah, right.
He's
right.
the only one that can't make his own.
Yeah,
match.
that's true. That's true.
so this is one of the greatest storylines in wrestling history. These two guys, and they just threw this together because they had nothing for either one.
Yeah.
They could have built it into their story. They have a story in WWE. They have a story in NXT, and it's continued.
Wait,
and
what
they
are you
just
talking
haven't-
about, Joe? There's clearly a story. Sammy kicked Owens last week.
That's literally the story.
That is literally the story.
And they have
Well,
nothing
it's,
for
yeah,
Owens.
I mean, it's just like Gargano and Ciampa. It just went on too long. You can't do this again.
No.
You can't just do it.
Can't
again.
just
You
have a match.
can't.
Now,
And then-
I'll admit it'll probably be the best match of Mania.
yeah,
It
yes,
probably
that's
will.
what I said
Wrestling
last-
wise, not
yes.
story wise, just wrestling wise.
Right.
But again, too bad you don't have like Owens and Rollins in the same roster to have a match at WrestleMania, huh?
Top left?
What? I'm sorry.
I know, but like, come on, they're still great. I know that they did it.
Who? Rollins and Owens?
Yeah, like
They
them just
fought
take
last year.
two.
Literally fought last year.
I just picked two guys. Okay, they did fight last year, but like two of the better wrestlers, and
Right,
like put them in better story. I meant for the title. Sorry, I didn't say that. Like
Oh,
for,
okay,
actually for the title.
For the title.
As opposed to neither one of them being in a title picture right now.
Right.
Like zero.
I mean, if it was me,
Even last year was a waste because it wasn't a title
right?
match.
Sure, but if it was me, 6-pack challenge, Edge, Rollins, Owens, Nakamura, Cesaro,
Sure.
anyone else,
Yeah.
Sami Zayn, fuck it,
Fuck it. Throw him in there.
Roman Reigns. No, not Roman Reigns.
All right, so next up we have Bianca Belair
Drew
versus
Gulak.
Natalia with Tamina ringside. Yeah, Drew Gulak's going to main event Mania. Nice.
Gabba,
Yeah.
gabba, gabba, gulak.
No, I didn't say that he would fight Roman for the title.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Bianca Belair versus Natalia. Tamina's ringside. Backstage before the match, Kayla Braxton asked Belair about Sasha Banks slapping her at Fastlane, and here is her response.
My mama told me that sometimes you have to be the bigger person so you can focus on your business.
Your business.
So I was the bigger person last Sunday so that I can be the better person at WrestleMania. And that's my business. And Sasha, she's many things, but she's not a liar. She calls herself the boss, the blueprint, the standard. But I'm just a little bit better. Just enough to make history. Just enough to show Sasha Banks what it feels like for this rookie to end her reign as SmackDown Women's Champion. And that's when Mary had a little lamb.
What?
Come again?
I'm sorry, what? What does that mean? Am I missing something? Am I an idiot? I feel like this is going to be one of those things where, like, our fans tell us next week, like, oh, no, you missed the reference.
He missed the reference, Joe.
Oh, he did.
What,
Idiot.
so
Tell him,
how did I
Eric.
miss it?
I know. Tell him.
No. You're gonna have to figure it out.
Tell him, Eric.
No, please tell me.
No, I don't know either.
I was like, fuck, am I really that stupid?
No.
What the hell is going... What is that? I don't understand that. Hey, guys, by the way, did you know that I'm the pay-per-view prediction champion? And I'm going to defend this at WrestleMania, and I'm going to retain. And the itsy-bitsy spider... Boom.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, that was good. Spiders are scary.
Yeah, that's true.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Itsy
That
bitsy
made
ones though.
more sense than what she did.
Yeah.
What is that? I'm going to beat Sasha at WrestleMania. And Mary had a little lamb. What?
Who?
What are you talking about?
What did you say? Come again? Oh,
And
is
again.
that... They have like a series of promos where they edit the very end and the guy forgot to edit that part.
Right.
Where they just make a joke.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like-
Do you want us to hate Belair? Okay, fine. Sasha. I want Sasha to still win. Fuck it.
It's
I
like
hate
say
Belair
something
now.
ridiculous at the end, so we know that's the end of your promo, and then we just cut that part out.
You know they're going to screw up, right? It's finally time for Sasha to actually lose at a big pay-per-view, and they'll probably let her win. It's like,
Yes.
no, this is the crowning of
For
Belair.
sure.
No.
For sure.
We'll see. So anyways, as for the match, Belair gets on the top rope to set up for the 450, but then Sasha's music hits and she comes out. Tamina hops on the apron and super kicks Belair while the ref checks on Natalia. And then Sasha walks up to Belair to taunt her, and then she joined commentary. Later, Belair gets knocked out of the ring. Sasha taunts her again, but this time Belair slaps her, and down goes Sasha, even though Belair just cut a promo about to be the bigger person and
Right,
to wait
yeah.
till WrestleMania.
Sure.
She said, fuck all that. Fuck my mom. Belair gets back in the ring and hits Natalia with the KOD for the win. And then after the match, Sasha hits Belair with the backstabber with no shoes on, and,
Buster nuts.
so there you go. That was
And I'm
me
glad you
Joe.
only hit two, because that's
Right.
the two of us.
Two of us.
Yeah.
I bet Eric's coming around. All this
He's coming around.
talk.
Yeah,
He's coming around.
Hey,
he's probably a closeted
yeah.
Foot lover.
Yeah,
Again,
exactly.
everyone is.
Yeah.
Right.
It's too prevalent.
Eric, stop it. Okay, fine.
Buster
There we
nuts.
go.
There you go.
Again, it's too prevalent in porn. Most people like it.
Yeah, well, so are like cream pies, and I'm not into that.
Yeah.
You don't want to see like a guy's like ball sack and then him be like, and then just
And then see it leak out. No, not so much.
You want to see it? Nope.
nope.
Do you want? No, not at all.
Do you want to
No.
watch it?
Matter of fact, I want it to stay right in there. All right, that's yours. That's yours. That's your little
yours to
present.
keep.
Okay, that's your little. Maybe later it'll trickle down your leg, and that'll be my
Joe
present.
buys
to you.
those big band-aids and just and I'm out.
Anyways, backstage, Edge walks into Roman's room.
Put scotch tape on it. We don't want any of that to fall out. All right, that's yours. I did
Scotch
extra.
tape, that'll do it.
I didn't even masturbate yesterday, sweetie. That's all yours. Big load.
All right, so
dig
backstage,
in more.
enough. Backstage, I'm sorry I said anything. Backstage, Edge walks into Roman's room and tells him Daniel Bryan's trying to steal our spotlight. He did the same thing in 2014, so if you got the stroke you say you got, maybe now's the time to use it. I could now I could beat him to win the title instead of you. So think about it.
This is two heels joining up. He is full heel. It's official. Edge is a bad guy, and Daniel Bryan's probably going to win the title at WrestleMania.
Right.
Because they're teaming up against him now.
I guess
He's like, hey, Edge, did you see WrestleMania 30? No? Cool.
Right.
I guess I am going to retain the title at WrestleMania. And row, row, row your boat. Take that.
Yeah.
What a promo.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Rey Mysterio versus Dolph Ziggler with Dominic Mysterio and Robert Roode ringside. This is actually a pretty good match. Ziggler powerbombed Rey over the barricade, but you can hear Rey land on padding. So that,
Right, yeah.
like, they don't show him land. They do this spot almost every week now. You just hear him land on padding.
Well, it's like on Raw. It's like the cameraman was laying on the floor.
Right.
And then Omos throws Kofi over.
Yes.
You're like,
Right.
what?
Look how tall he is.
I know.
So then Dolph super kicked Dominic after he went to check on his father. Later, Rey goes for the 619, but Rude gets in the ring to get in the way. Dominic attacks Rude, but Rude throws him out of the ring. And then Rey drop kicks Rude out of the ring. And then Rey's about to jump onto Rude, but Dolph catches him in midair with a zigzag.
It's fucking amazing.
And Rey kicks out.
Right.
Like, that would have been the perfect ending to this match.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Rey recovers immediately and hits the 619 and the splash for the win. So there you go.
Yeah, right.
I guess it's not the Street Profits. I guess Rey and Dominic are winning these titles at Mania.
Right. And never give a future title opportunity.
I mean,
Yeah.
have they even announced that match? Nope, they'll do it next week.
No,
Right, because now Dominic's got to beat Robert Roode.
Yeah.
That's how
And
that
now
works.
they'll earn it.
Exactly.
Right.
Well,
Earn it.
yeah, no, I guess they would have to, right? Because next
Yeah.
week is the last chance.
Yep.
So.
Right. They got to set up all three.
No,
fatal
they'll earn it
four-ways.
the night before Mania. This on the SmackDown
Maybe,
before
maybe.
night one.
Oh,
They
yeah,
earn it
there you
on
go,
that
there you go.
episode.
Sure, maybe.
And then our scorecard will be incomplete.
Yeah.
So, all right, finally we have Adam Pearce's decision. He comes out to the ring, followed by Reigns and his bitches, then Edge, then Daniel Bryan. And Pearce makes the most obvious announcement that we all knew was coming since Fastlane. It's a triple threat for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania.
Right.
Bryan and Edge attack each other. Reigns hits Bryan with a Superman punch. Jay slides a chair into the ring. And then Edge spears Reigns and Jay. And then Edge hits Reigns and Bryan with the chair multiple times. And then Edge gets more chairs and sets both men up for the concerto. But Jay gets back in the ring, so Edge beats him up more. And then Reigns rolls out of the ring. Edge is about to hit Bryan with the concerto. But then Pat Buck and Jamie Noble come to the rescue.
Yeah.
They get in the ring. And
Fucking superheroes.
Yes, but they get chair shots.
Yeah.
So Bryan rolls out of the ring, and then Edge sits in a chair and looks into the camera like he's about to murder everyone.
Good. Fucking.
So yeah, full heel.
Full
Couldn't be
chub.
more heel than you are right now.
Full heel, full
Already
chub.
a better heel than Roman Reigns.
Already.
And what was really funny was Beth Phoenix tweeted a screenshot of Edge at the end of SmackDown and said, "What am I supposed to do now?" So that was pretty good.
Right.
But yeah, that's the end of SmackDown. Good to see, heel Edge back. Obviously,
Yeah.
he can't be full on. Obviously, he can't be rated R or at least PG-13, which is what he was in the
Right.
ruthless aggression. era, but-
PG-13 superstar.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound as cool. I mean, he did fuck Lita in the ring
That's true.
on a bed, and I'm sure they actually did it because why wouldn't you?
Right.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hold it
did
right
they do that?
now.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Hurry! I gotta finish before Flair gets here.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Flair just picks up the script while they're in the ring already, just kind of reading today's show. What? And he just hit my music. Fucking do it. It's Ric Flair.
Yeah, Vince was off that night.
Right.
All right, so Raw starts with Drew McIntyre backstage. Sarah Schreiber asks him if he knows about Lashley's offer to the locker room, and Drew dares anyone to come after him, and he'll give them a good old-fashioned Scottish ass-kicking.
Right.
So then,
I kind of wish he would have been like, oh, you mean that room full of jobbers?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please. Let them all come.
that unfortunately Braun dresses with.
I know.
It's jobbers and Braun Strowman.
Yeah. Well-
no, it's jobbers.
He was
Yeah.
he was the Universal Champion last year.
Yeah.
We didn't.
yeah.
Joe
I mean,
didn't, Joe
the
didn't
Miz was
stutter.
WWE
That's
champion.
right. He is going to job to Shane McMahon this year.
You know, we always think Shane's going to win, and we're always
I'm,
wrong.
I'm kidding about that.
Yeah.
But you never know.
It'll be a 3-on-1
you
match,
never
so.
know.
Never know.
So next up, the Hurt Business comes out to the ring. Lashley once again states his business proposition in the locker room, but now I'm a little confused.
If anyone takes out Drew McIntyre before WrestleMania, you will be rewarded a title match at WrestleMania. No.
That's Bobby talking to himself about how bad his promo is.
A title match.
A what?
A title match.
A title match.
A tarot match, like tarot cards?
Yes.
You have MVP in the ring. Just let him talk for him.
Right, please.
Come on. Lashley was looking so good lately.
I know, because
And
he
then
kept his damn mouth
He
shut.
had to fucking open his stupid mouth.
Yeah. No.
He's watching the show back the next day, and he's just probably got his hands in his face. No. Stop showing me this. No.
Title. So, yeah, Lashley robot malfunctioned.
Yeah.
So then Lashley and MVP give Benjamin and Alexander shit for losing to McIntyre last week. So Shelton and Cedric take offense and say Lashley wouldn't be champion without them, which is just not true at all.
Not true. He destroyed them.
They did nothing.
He did.
So Lashley decks Alexander and Benjamin gives Lashley a suplex. Then Lashley gets up, takes out Benjamin, and Alexander retreats. And then Lashley says, as far as Cedric and Shelton are concerned, the Hurt Business is over.
Good.
So
The only decent faction in all of WWE, and
Right,
they got rid of
yeah.
it before
They
WrestleMania.
broke up the only cool stable in WWE.
Sure.
The Undisputed Era, like that took like 3 years to break them up. Sure, it's time. Hurt Business, like 6 months.
Right.
You're done.
Yeah.
Hey, what? Broken up.
Right, yeah.
What?
We're selling too much merch.
Like, I was really hoping, like, the way they would have handled this is, like, Benjamin and Alexander, like, they get pissed and they start walking up the ramp. Mm-hmm. And MVP is like, oh, you can consider yourself fired from the Hurt Business. Let me introduce you to our 2 new employees. And, like, have Keith Lee and Ricochet there.
Sure.
Like, that would have been amazing.
Sure. I don't know if Keith Lee's like medically cleared yet. That'd be a great idea. But
Right,
obviously
right.
they didn't replace them with anyone.
Yeah,
They're just
no.
imploding the Hurt Business.
Right.
And so that what happens to Lashley after he loses at Mania, like he's just nothing again.
Yes.
Absolutely nothing.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, did he just tell Vince, like, I'm not re-signing, and that's why they're blowing it all up? But then why give him the title? Like, why push him so hard?
Why blow it up?
Why would he even want to leave?
Introduce Keith Lee as the Bobby Lashley of the group or something.
Right.
Still a good group.
Yeah.
I mean, I would wear a Hurt Business shirt. Not anymore because they're broken up, but...
Right.
Backstage, Shelton tells Adam Pearce he wants a match against Lashley tonight, and then Cedric says he wants a match against Lashley next week. He's like, no, next week. So
I got to warm up,
yeah. Next up, we have Riddle versus Sheamus. Backstage before the match, Riddle tells Titus O'Neil that he should roast a pig in the center of the ring at WrestleMania because this dumbass thinks Titus is doing a roast of WrestleMania, but Titus explains that he's a co-host of WrestleMania.
Because that sounds the same. Co-host, roast.
Co-roast.
Yes,
Co-roast.
co-roast.
Yeah.
So Riddle is still confused and stupid, so Titus walks away. That's all we get of Titus, the fucking host of WrestleMania.
He's not a stoner anymore. He's just a stupido.
Yes.
It's stupid.
So
That's it.
Riddle starts to scoot away, but then Sheamus checks him into some crates and says, see you out there, fella.
Okay.
And then, like, we go to commercial. Sheamus comes out. Then Riddle makes his entrance, and he's all smiles as he scoots down the ramp after he just got fucking attacked.
Right.
Look,
Hey, you
all
beat the
smiles.
shit out of me backstage, man. But whatever.
Hey.
It's fucking cool.
Hey, I mean, that's the point of being high, though, right? Like, everything's kind of fun.
Is he like Is he like a dog? Like he has no short-term memory?
Right. He doesn't
forgot.
remember.
He just got beat
Squirrel.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So Riddle then does his jump in the ring where he kicks his flip-flops off, and then there's pyro as usual, followed by CGI doves flying across the screen.
Flying out of his feet.
Oh, right.
His man feet.
Yeah.
Creating attention
man
to
feet
his,
create dubs.
to
What
his feet.
the fuck
What in
was
the
that?
goddamn fuck?
Of all the things they've done to people's entrances, this has got to be the dumbest, right?
That-
I mean,
Riddle is officially the worst character in professional wrestling.
Well, you know,
right now.
doves?
E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
I mean,
what?
you can't say anything to that.
Joe, you
just
know
can't.
what?
What?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers,
Jeez.
bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable.
This is so stupid
CGI dubs.
and dumb
I don't get it. I don't get it.
and stupid.
Someone explain it to me. Also, MVP joined the announce team for the night since Samoa Joe was off this week.
On assignment, I guess.
Assignment. Yeah. Probably to be like, oh, no, you're still not cleared. Okay. All right, thanks.
He's like, please get me off that damn table.
Yeah. So Sheamus gives Riddle white noise on the apron. Tom Phillips tells us it's the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, thank you.
And then right after he tells us that, Riddle kicks out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's the hardest part. Well, it didn't matter. He kicked
Didn't
out.
matter. It's just like any part of the ring, really.
In the end, Sheamus just hits his knee strike for the win, not even a bro kick.
It looked kind of like a bro kick, but only the knee hit.
Yeah, but he does that all the time. And
Right.
he never wins him a match.
It's not even a setup move.
Well, it is Riddle.
It is Riddle.
It is Riddle.
I mean,
Man, and also, and new Sheamus, U.S. champ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just don't bring that
no.
back that America gimmick last time you won it.
The U.S. title, which is basically the television title, is not defended on the show.
Yeah.
Explain that. It's the other title, and its only purpose is to be defended week in, week out. Remember John Cena? Remember Seth Rollins? Remember Kevin? You defend this title. You don't have a non-title matchup with the U.S. title.
Right.
But he earned a title opportunity at WrestleMania.
well, yeah, so the babyface is always defend it.
Yeah.
And he's a babyface. He's not defending it.
Right.
So now that Sheamus has beat him in a non-title match, Riddle gets to beat him in the title match
I
Oh,
guess.
right.
at WrestleMania.
There, I mean,
Dear God.
after what happens here shortly,
Yeah.
there's no fucking way he's keeping that title.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Oh, you think he's...
Lucha things.
Lucha things?
This is the new Lucha things.
Okay. Well, after the match, Sheamus celebrates on the ropes and Riddle throws him out of the ring. Sore loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Dick.
What the fuck?
Hey, he thinks it's a fucking Royal Rumble or something.
I guess. Backstage, McIntyre's just walking around looking for a fight when he bumps into AJ Styles and Omos. Drew thinks they want to take him out, but Styles tells Drew, we got bigger plans for WrestleMania, which I don't know how tag titles are bigger than the fucking WWE Championship.
They are not.
But whatever. And Omos says they are a lot more realistic. What does that even...
I don't...
So Styles can't beat Drew?
I'm confused.
I'm very confused.
Lot
Or
of confused.
Lashley.
Or Lashley?
I mean, her fleece was white as snow.
That's true.
So
Yes,
that's
is
how you
true.
that's how you explain things
Yes.
in WWE these days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do nursery rhymes.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think AJ Styles could beat Drew McIntyre and then Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. Sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop.
Next up, we have a
Indeed.
Shane McMahon in ring promo. 4 or 5 years ago, I'd be stoked to see a Shane McMahon in ring
Right.
promo.
My God.
But these
Unfortunately,
days,
right
I almost
now-
had a stroke watching this promo.
You ask Roman Reigns, and he'll just tell you.
Watch Raw.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't watch Raw.
Of course, Shane, as always, just ran on a treadmill for a mile before getting in the ring. But I want to just talk about
It's so disgusting how he breathes into the microphone.
Braun.
You know, Braun Strowman.
And I can't breathe. And you're like, Shane, the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Jesus Christ, Joe.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
You know-
God. It sounds like you fucked my ear hole.
Yeah.
You know, Braun Strowman.
Oh, stop.
I got his 5th grade report card. Stupid.
what?
He got his 5th grade report card.
Yeah.
So they throw it up on the Titantron, and it's so obviously like a fucking cartoon graphic.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not even like a pic. Like it's a fucking cartoon, and he got all D's. Like, why not fail him? I don't
He even
understand.
reads, like, part of it wrong.
Was Vince like, I want Braun to look dumb, but not too dumb. Don't make him fail. You know, he got D's. He didn't fail. He's not that fucking dumb.
Right.
Like, why
You'd
not
be
make
president getting all
Why not
Ds.
say he failed? Like, we know it's fake. We know it's all made
fake.
up.
Just show, and even if it was real, like make it look like he's dumb. That's,
And he
that's
just
the point.
reads the whole report card. It goes on forever. Then they show a Photoshop of Braun in a dunce hat saying 2 + 2 = 5. I'm not stupid. And then Shane keeps saying Braun, and finally Strowman comes out, and we have Braun versus Jackson Riker. Braun does his round the world spot again, which is now called the Strowman Express, and they play the train sound effect again. God help us all. And Braun hits the running power slam for the win.
Yeah.
After the match, Elias and Shane attack Braun, but Braun powers out and they retreat. And then Braun grabs a mic and says, you told me I could pick any match I want for WrestleMania, so I'm going to pick a match where your goons can't get involved. And I was like, oh, he's going to do it. Just like Hell in a Cell, like we said.
Yeah.
And he goes, at WrestleMania, you're going to get these hands in a steel cage match.
Thank you. I was going to ask you to play that.
Hey, Braun, you are stupid. Because his goons can still get involved because they can climb a fucking cage, dumbass.
They can, yeah. And knowing how big Braun is probably going to be that big, giant square like they used at WrestleMania 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Fun fact, that was the last time a steel cage match was at WrestleMania.
Right, outside of Hell in the Cell, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Jesus.
fuck, Braun could just take a step and get out of that cage.
Right.
Yeah. He definitely reached the top.
I mean, maybe he needed that so he could climb. I don't know. He'll probably fucking pin Shane in a cage match.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So,
Why would he leave? He's not running
how
away
long
from
would you
Shane.
say that from the start of the Shane promo to the end of this Braun versus Jackson Riker match, how much time would you say that was?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. That is 15 minutes more than Andrade got this entire year. And Jackson Riker got that time.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
as they say, the wheels on the bus go round and round.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
So,
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Braun's an idiot.
Joe's on fire tonight.
Braun proves he's... Why can't you do a Hell in a Cell? I don't understand.
Right.
Can you not do them anymore because Taker's retired? I don't get it.
Have they done one without a ceiling?
What do you mean?
So there's no roof on the stadium.
Uh-huh.
Have they done a Hell in a Cell where there's no roof? Do you have the capability to lower it down?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I don't know. Maybe that's why they can't do it.
if there's no roof, he's saying.
No, but they always have those, like
the 4 posts of WrestleMania. They always have.
Right.
Although I don't know if you can hang a cage on that, but I don't know.
Because I mean,
Maybe.
they did it in
Maybe.
Dallas, but Dallas had a roof.
Right. Maybe.
Well, but it's not like the fucking cage. It's not like the Hell in a Cell was at the top of the roof.
Well, I understand
thousands of feet
that.
in the air. It was at the lower part where the fucking screen is and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They could fucking do it if they wanted.
If they wanted.
But I don't know. Next up, we have the dirt sheet with Miz and Morrison. Miz talks shit about Bad Bunny, and we watched the premiere of their Hey Hey Hop Hop music video, which felt like 20 fucking minutes. And by the way, the Bunny Boys lawsuit is currently pending.
Yes.
You know,
It's definitely filed.
If anyone
been filed.
Yeah. How are we on lawyers? Any listeners lawyers? We can.
Sure, we'll take as many as we can get. So Bad Bunny and Damian Priest come out. Bad Bunny says something in Spanish, and Priest said, he said at WrestleMania he's going to make you his bitch.
Oh.
Does Bad Bunny not speak English?
No.
Priest has to translate for him?
Yes.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
So Miz walks up to confront Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny gives Miz one punch, and he goes down.
Okay.
One punch.
That's going to be the extent of their WrestleMania match.
Because he's Mickey Rourke, I
One
guess.
celebrity.
Sure,
He's like 5'2", 89 pounds. He's Alexa Bliss, and he knocked out Miz.
Right. Also, dress the fucking part, man. You came out in baggy sweatpants.
Yeah, but I
and
think
a
that's his
sweatshirt.
look.
That's his look.
Great, but you're supposed to be you want to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
Dress the wrestler part.
Well, that's true.
I mean, Jesus, John Morrison looked better than him.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, and then he had a great fall.
Yeah.
So-
That's just like the Miz because he won the championship and immediately lost it.
He had a great fall.
Oh wait, was that too relevant? Fuck!
Yeah, that made too much sense.
I failed.
Except we can't put Miz back together again because he's
No, we can't.
fucked.
They've tried. No, not after that reality show.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So after that, Morrison yells, "You just signed your own death warrant." So someone's been watching NXT, I guess.
Wow.
Watching those Adam Cole promos.
Right. Well, I guess his wife's going to be there, so.
Oh, maybe.
Whose wife? Oh, right, Morrison's wife. Yeah. Next up, we have Randy Orton backstage promo. He says, "No man could have survived what I did to The Fiend, but The Fiend is no man." And he vows to get The Fiend out of his life once and for all at Mania.
Backstage, Randy Orton cuts a promo, the same thing he's been saying for 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Like 4 months.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, it's just like 4 years, really, when you
4
think about
years,
it. Like the
basically,
same shit.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Bobby Lashley versus Shelton Benjamin with MVP and Cedric Alexander ringside. Mike Rome announced this as a handicap match because he's as high as Riddle. And then Cedric distracts Lashley, so Lashley chases him, and Cedric runs to the back. Benjamin hits pay dirt, but Lashley kicks out. And then Lashley gives Benjamin 2 big spine busters and makes him tap to the Hurt Lock.
I mean, pay dirt and he kicks out. Maybe it was a handicap match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
He made him look handicapped.
Oh, God. Next up, we have the New Day game night.
Skip it.
All right. So we got AJ Styles versus Xavier Woods.
Oh, God.
So they introduce Styles and Omos to see who the better team is. First, they play charades, and Kofi just mimes playing a piano, and Woods says, 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton.
Hey, hey, Joe.
Yes.
So they were playing games.
Yes.
To see who the better team is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't they normally do fucking wrestling matches
Yes.
for that?
That would probably be able to determine who the better team is. Yes.
Yeah. So AJ goes next, and he tries to act out the Lion King, but Omos doesn't even guess. Good job, dummy.
Yeah.
Then they play Pictionary, and Woods draws a rocket ship, and Kofi gets it. That was easy.
Yeah.
And then AJ draws the sun, but Omos once again doesn't say anything.
I kind of wish, like, if one of them were Simpsons fan, they tried to do Dignity.
Yeah.
That
right.
would have been so good. It would have saved the segment, but of course no.
Yeah.
So finally, Omos says, enough with the games. All we have to do is win at WrestleMania, and then I'll show you both what I'm capable of. So we have AJ Styles versus Xavier Woods. Woods gets on the top rope, but Omos pulls AJ out of the way. Woods goes to kick Omos, but Omos blocks it and throws Woods back in the ring for a DQ. Then Omos presses Kofi over his head and throws him over the barricade. And then back in the ring, Omos gives Woods a big spine buster and then puts his foot on his chest, and AJ counts to 3. I'm not so sure that AJ and Omos are winning these titles.
I don't know.
Neither am I.
I don't know.
Like, I feel like it could just lead to a breakup because it's not like Omos can wrestle anyway.
No.
Right.
But he's
Right.
also eyeballing Drew, and I don't know.
Right. He's great Khali.
He is.
He kind of is.
He is.
Right.
Yeah.
And Khali was champion. Just reminding you.
Oh, fuck.
First.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He was.
Khali beat Taker with a chop to the head.
How do you have a giant Jenga and not have someone hit someone and bump into it and someone yell Jenga?
Yeah, like... No
How do you not
Jenga.
do that?
Come on.
I
Why
mean,
do
as
you
long
have
as
it?
you're being campy and stupid.
Yeah. Sure.
Next up, we have Alexis Playground. She's on her swing and says at WrestleMania the Legend Killer dies. And then she cranks the Fiend in the box. And then we see that the Fiend is sitting on the other swing next to her. Mm-hmm. So it was cute.
Hey, Alexa.
The cameraman was not afraid at all. He was right up there with the Fiend.
Yeah. He doesn't
What a
care.
brave cameraman.
Hey, Alexa, remember when you were, Raw Women's Champion?
Yeah.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
Did you not like that? Do you never want to do
It's
that
it's
again?
funny how we all asked for this.
I
And
know.
now we wish we could take it back.
Right.
Like,
Well,
well,
they
But
it.
when we wanted it, when we asked for it, we wanted the Fiend and Alexa winning the Rumble. And they're like, fuck you.
I mean,
but even that, it's just like they've ruined their characters with the,
Right.
this fucking
Like, Alexa's
horror
doing the
movie
same thing every week.
bullshit.
Every week.
someday she's going to have to snap out of it. You realize that. And it's going to be really fucking weird. She's going to be like, what?
It'll probably suck. No, Joe, it's WWE. She's just one day just going to come out and they're going to pretend like it never happened.
Yeah.
She's just going to have a random match. There she is.
Yeah.
Hey, what about last week? What are you talking about?
I don't
It's
know what
Alexa
you're
Bliss.
talking about.
This has always been
Where's
Alexa
your
Bliss.
Jack in the Box? What?
Huh? Backstage, McIntyre is mad that no one has attacked him yet, so he walks into the jobber locker room. And for some reason, they're not looking for R-Truth, but whatever.
He's mad that no one has attacked him.
Yeah. So
Yep.
he talks shit to Braun Strowman, tries to get him to fight him, but Braun says, "Don't worry, after I rip Shane apart, and if you win the WWE Championship, I'll be the first one to come find you." And that's probably foreshadowing.
Right.
Drew then grabs Humberto Carrillo and throws him across the room. McIntyre,
What is it? Does that count?
as what?
I don't know.
Should you give me $1?
He was on the
I
show.
guess you should give me a. He lost another match. Did we say?
Damn it.
So then Drew walks up to Riddle, but Riddle says, "Sorry, bro, I'm full. Sheamus is like a Thanksgiving meal. Did you eat his dick? Like what?
Yeah,
what
the
happened?"
fuck?
He did.
ate ass.
He ate ass.
Oh, man, I was too busy sucking Sheamus off. Then Angel Garza attacks Drew from behind, but Drew punches him in the face and throws him into a couch, so he's dead. Yeah. And then McIntyre talks shit to Drew Gulak and then just headbutts him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, Gulak, I heard what you're saying to me on Twitter." And then just fucking
Drew
headbutt.
Gulak. He's like, I don't even control my Twitter.
Exactly. And then Drew walks up to Ricochet and says, I know you want an opportunity. And Ricochet accepts a match. You know.
An opportunity at what?
Right.
His fucking kilt?
No, and Ricochet says, yeah, I got 2 minutes. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go
I
with
got 2 minutes for you to beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor Ricochet, another guy who's amazing. He doesn't do shit.
Next up, we have Shayna Baszler versus Naomi with Nia, Reginald, and Lana ringside, and Mandy and Dana on commentary. Reginald distracts Naomi. Lana takes a swing at Reginald, but he avoids it.
Right.
Nia picks up Lana, but Lana gets off and pushes Nia into Mandy. And then Dana punches Lana and picks her up, but Lana gets off and kicks her. And then Shayna kicks Lana, and then Naomi rolls up Shayna for the win. Isn't that great?
You know who the most prominent character in the entire women's division is? Reginald.
Reginald.
Right.
He has the most time in the women's division than anyone.
Agreed.
Yes.
Women's Revolution! We did it!
Well, maybe that's
Now go
the
back
swerve.
in your hole.
Maybe he's a woman. Maybe that's the swerve.
Maybe.
Sure.
We'll see. Backstage, Riddle scoots up to Asuka. And just listen.
Oh, God.
Yeah, everything okay?
Yeah, I'm a little sore and a little beat up, but hey, at least I get to fight Sheamus at WrestleMania. And check it out, I got my scooter working again.
Oh, very nice.
You like?
Yeah.
Oh, you think people like these in Japan? You think scooters are big in Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think? I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, okay then.
I think it's endearing. At least it's kind of funny.
He forgot his lines.
Yeah. I forgot.
I mean, they make him say stupid shit every week. Maybe it's like a protest.
Did like...
Maybe his
Like-
brain's mentally blocking the bad jokes now.
Right.
Maybe.
Maybe he, like... The only thing he could think of was something horribly racist. So he's just like... and...
I'm
He
gonna go
broke
on.
character. He's like, I got my scooter fixed, and you think people enjoy... I'm sorry, I forgot my line.
Just scoots away.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, completely
And Asuka's
changes.
just like standing there like, what the fuck?
Right. She's like, that's going, huh?
She's like, I don't even know what I'm saying, and I remember my lines.
She's like, and I thought my character was supposed to be stupid.
Yeah. So hopefully he'll just continue this every week as like a protest for the shit dialogue.
Right.
Just keep doing it. Next up, we have Rhea Ripley versus Asuka's contract signing for WrestleMania, hosted by Adam Pearce, who introduces both of them.
Yep.
Ripley tells Asuka, I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania and take your championship. They both sign the contract, and Asuka starts to say, you're not ready for, but then Ripley flips the table into Asuka, and she dies.
She probably got another tooth knocked out.
Maybe.
Heel Rhea.
He'll
Heel Rhea,
He'll
definitely.
Ripley. Then Nia, Shayna, and Reginald come back out talking trash, and they say they should get a shot at the Raw Women's Championship. And then Nia challenges Asuka and Ripley to a match next week, and Ripley accepts for both of them as Asuka cries on the mat.
Yeah.
You know, we had
This is
badass
awesome.
Asuka for 1 week,
Right.
and now we're just back to stupid, dumb Asuka. Yes.
Why are the women's tag team champions in every Raw and SmackDown
Yeah.
women champion
Yeah,
story?
it's like they already did this on SmackDown. Oh, well, okay.
This
Well, we haven't done it on Raw yet.
thing.
You've no fucking idea.
No one watches both shows.
You have to do the same fucking shit
Right.
over and over again.
Right? I mean, no one watches both shows, right, Roman?
Are they for the titles? I mean, shit.
right, Roman?
I don't watch Raw.
Yeah, see? No one watches
Are they
both
for the
shows.
titles? Do we?
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
don't even know.
No?
Right.
Why would Nia challenge them? So dumb.
Right. I mean, you think they're like making fun of them, but
Right.
you know.
Anyways, next up we have Ricochet versus Drew McIntyre. Backstage before the match, MVP tells Ricochet, "What? I can't read your mind. What do you want me to do?"
No, there's it was making fun. There's nothing fun.
I can't read your mind, Eric.
Nothing
Jesus.
about Monday Night Raw that is fun.
No.
Sorry.
Nothing about this little conversation that's fun right
No,
now, to be honest.
it's awkward and tense.
Yeah.
Ow!
Shut up.
Jesus Christ!
Thought you liked it.
Ow, oh, God.
Hey, let's make up, all right? How about this new Stone Cold pop? Eric got the podcast. How about that?
Yeah.
That was going to be a Patreon exclusive. It was only going to be out during Patreon episodes.
I got a great spot for it.
There you go. Yeah.
What?
How's that?
Right on top of Hogan.
This- no.
Wait, right there. Yeah. Perfect.
No, we have old Stone Cold. We'll kick him out and put in new Stone
put
Cold.
in Power trip.
No,
Stone
we
Cold.
have 4 Michaels. We can have a few Stone Cold.
Well, but we
Those are action
already
figures, Joe, not
2
pops.
Stone Colds. Yeah,
Right. I mean, I think it's time to get some of these
the
pops
Stone Cold
out.
was like this one was like when they first did pops. It's like not that detailed.
It was like
know?
2K16 and like the special edition.
It's all the same.
Came with it.
the new ones are better.
Yeah,
they're more
a little
detailed.
bit more
It's got 2
detailed.
titles.
Yeah, I mean there you go.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we got Ricochet versus Drew McIntyre backstage before the match. MVP tells Ricochet, "I'm glad to see you taking up Lashley on his offer," but Ricochet says this has nothing to do with Lashley. It's like, okay, so you don't want a shot at the title, dummy?
Sure. Right.
You don't want a shot at the title?
Drew,
sure, the title
this
might-
was a good match. Drew whipped Ricochet towards the steel steps, but Ricochet jumped from the steps to the barricade, then ran on the barricade and drop kicked McIntyre. In the end, Ricochet goes for his finisher, which I don't even remember what it's called anymore because it's been so fucking long since he hit it.
The
Right.
The 8:30? Is it the 8:40?
540.
No,
Falcon
it's
Arrow.
the 8.
630.
The red arrow.
It's the 8 something. The 8.
I think 8's a lot.
720.
8's almost 3 complete flips. I think
it
it's
like
like
the-
this. I think it's a 630.
8675309.
That's it.
Yeah, there you go. So he goes for his finisher. McIntyre moves and hits the Claymore for the win. Then after the match, Mustafa Ali attacks McIntyre from behind, but then Drew tosses him out of the ring and challenges him to a match. So we got Mustafa Ali versus McIntyre, and Ali's retribution's done.
Right.
So he's just in like green tights,
Yep.
like no retribution gear.
Nope.
Ali jumps off the top rope, but Drew hits the Glasgow Kiss while Ali was in midair, and then he hits the Claymore for the win. Then Drew grabs a mic and demands that Lashley come out and fight him like a man. So Lashley comes out, they get face to face, talk trash, and then they start fighting. McIntyre kicks Lashley out of the ring, but then he's attacked from behind by King Corbin.
Oh, no.
We haven't used that button in a while.
Remember when
Wild.
these 3 were best friends?
Yeah.
Did they say best friends? I'm surprised they didn't.
No, they should.
These were best friends.
Best.
So Drew fights back, goes for the Claymore, but Corbin counters with a deep 6. And then Lashley gets back in the ring and puts McIntyre to sleep with the Hurt Lock. And then they're like, oh, there's still 2 minutes left. So then Lashley picks up McIntyre, puts him in the Hurt Lock, puts him to sleep again.
Okay.
Lets him down. They're like, oh, there's a minute left still. Oh, okay. So then Lashley picks up McIntyre and puts him in the Hurt Lock again. Like, what the fuck is...
Right.
What the shit, man?
What is this garbage?
What the absolute
Like
shit.
Corbin told, it was kind of funny. It's like Corbin was like telling Lashley, he's like, do it again, and then Lashley doesn't do it. He's like,
Just fucking do
and then
it.
Lashley did it.
Do it. You should do it. You should.
So he's ordering around the champ. But yeah, there you go. I guess.
And
Corbin's-
Jill came tumbling after.
Right. Jack and Jill went up the hill, each with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Oh, that fucking hoe. I had to throw one of those in.
Yeah. So that's the end of Raw. So now it's time for awards.
All right.
All right, like we said earlier on the show, we do have a special guest for awards. So please welcome comedian Dan St. Germain. He's the host of Wrestle Roast Podcast. How's it going, man?
Hey, man! Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
I think it's kind of funny that, you have a podcast called Wrestle Roast, and Matt Riddle thought that Titus was the
We were really excited.
roast master.
Yeah, you got to pull that audio, man.
Yeah, I think Robert is already on it. He retweeted it last night
Yeah.
Nice.
to all his followers. So, I'm hoping that that gets more people over there. But we'll see.
Yeah. I listened to a couple of your episodes, and the one where you guys roasted Goldberg is my favorite because I hate him more than any wrestler ever, so I really appreciated that one.
Oh yeah. He the problem with that one was fun. It's just he was hard to roast because he's it's just he kind of sucks as a wrestler. He doesn't have as much. Like we did Teddy Hart, and it was just like an embarrassment of riches, and Brett and the Hardy Boys. Like the more substances they have problems with, the better the
Yeah. Right. Like Goldberg's almost too
Goldberg
plain.
is like a one beer and
Yeah.
night type of dude.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, the only thing she roasts him on are his horrible matches. So.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what did you think of Raw and SmackDown this past week? You know, a lot of people are calling
it's
it...
like Robert has said this on our show before, but it really did feel like this way a different company was making both shows. Like,
yeah.
As far as just, I mean, both of them kind of have an overproduced quality, but which in SmackDown sometimes I like. I do like it. I like how smooth of a ship how smooth sailing it is. But yeah, it really was. I really enjoyed SmackDown, and I was baffled by Raw by how much I didn't like Raw, but really baffled by some of the choices they made.
For sure. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we just went through that. Yeah,
even one wrestler's personal choice to just stop talking and walk off camera,
just to quit in the middle of a segment.
And I think that seemed like that was like part of their idea of what the Riddle character should be, right?
Yeah, you never. It's like so you really can't tell at the end of the day because you know it's just
honestly,
like how stupid are you making this guy?
I laughed, so I was like, wait, that was funny. That couldn't have been written by the staff.
Exactly.
Not these days.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see where your awards line up to ours because I think all my worst have to do with Raw. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah.
We'll let you go first every time, but who did you have for worst dressed?
Worst dressed, it's going to be Braun Strowman most weeks. It's just so gross, man. It's like that sweaty paintball outfit, you know, where you can
right.
big fucking areolas.
Right.
Like whatever, like Stubbs barbecue sauce he used on elk that day. You can see it running through. And then he's got like gardener gloves. It's terrible, man.
Like his look is like, I'm about to give a political rant while sitting in my truck.
Right.
Yeah, the camouflage,
Oh my
the beard.
God, yes.
That's
like
him.
he's gonna go to he's gonna film himself going to like a grocery store and refuse to wear a mask. And then everyone will be too afraid to say anything to him.
Right.
'Cause he's fucking
He's just walking. No one's saying anything yet. Yeah, because you're fucking a monster.
Yeah,
But
when
he's
you
such
saw
a
him
nice
and Jackson
monster.
Riker, and you're just like, these guys wouldn't fight. This isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're best friends.
Yeah.
yeah. They buy the same bumper stickers.
Most likely.
Oh man. So I had Miz and Morrison in the bunny suits.
Yeah, me too.
I had Morrison when he was in the orange puffy jacket.
God.
Because it had
I
to be
like
like
the
90
jacket. I
degrees
kinda
in
like
there.
the jacket.
And he's
He liked
dressed
it.
like he's about to go on a trek of Antarctica.
Yeah.
Right.
I like the jacket for whatever reason. I was okay.
It was different. Yeah.
All right. What about best dressed?
Bobby Lashley, but it's like he wins every week.
Oh,
Does
yeah?
he?
Because he's got the
For
title.
me,
He's got
I
the
think
nice
it was great.
suits.
Yeah, I mean, I think that part of the reason, part of the reason that Jinder Mahal worked for 2 seconds when he came back was the music, and for Lashley, it's the suits, man. Man fills out the suit nice.
He really does. I will give you that. That's why the Hurt Business has been so legit. It's like these guys look great.
Right.
They the right guys say the right things on camera. They have a monster. They have a guy who can do flips. It was a great stable. Why get rid of it? I guess we'll find out why.
Well, it was kind of like a throwback to when Bobby Roode was in NXT. It's like when I got here, everyone was in T-shirt and shorts, and then I started showing up in a suit, and now everyone's here in a suit.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love. Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
They
So.
didn't bring him up yet.
Yeah, I had Sasha Banks for I think the 30th week in a row.
Something like that, yeah.
So-
I had Sasha. this
She
week,
looked
too.
great. She was shoeless, and that's a big deal to some of us. But yeah, no, she was great. So yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
she always looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy too because they kind of got to buy. They have to buy their own gear, right? Isn't that part of the independent contract thing?
Yeah, I think for if they want custom stuff because she has new shit every week. So
Well, that's because her husband is.
her husband also makes it for her. But
Yes.
yeah, so I don't know. But I think the clothes, unless they want her to wear something specific,
Right.
Yeah.
she has to get it. But anyways, what about worst?
Is that a beard?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Is that a beard situation?
Maybe, maybe.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I knew a couple heterosexual seamstresses.
Yes. Nice.
But, it's
Seamsters?
Good save.
kind of like finding a black Eskimo, right? It's a little tough.
Yeah. It's just different.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've said before that she married him just so she can get free gear for the rest of her life.
Right,
Maybe.
It's
yeah.
all custom made. And every pay-per-view, she's got new gear on.
Right.
So, so what about worst acting?
I'm gonna go with Omos this week because I mean, usually it's Braun, but like Omos for me, he just was never in the moment, and yeah, I thought he was all right the week before when they were doing the trivia, but this was just like the whole time. All he had to do for this is look pissed off. He should have just like taken a book from the Shayna Baszler. Taking a page from the Shayna Baszler playbook. Just look pissed off the entire time.
Yeah, they made him look dumb when he wasn't playing along with AJ.
He doesn't know what a son is.
Yeah, like is he stupid?
I mean,
right? Yeah, it was really. I do think they're onto something by saying, hey, like you guys can do all these games. I just want to win. That's the right way to get Omos over. Something about how they're presenting him, like they're presenting him like too vulnerable or something. I don't know what it is.
Another way to get him over was, if everyone pronounced his name the same way. But like, like 3 guys in the ring, they're all saying his name differently. So I don't know.
Right, yeah.
I don't think it's possible for AJ to pronounce it right anytime.
Definitely not.
Like if you're gonna have like a huge guy being the bodyguard of like a smaller guy, that's a top tier performer. How do you not mimic Diesel and Shawn Michaels?
Sure.
In every way possible.
Yeah.
Because they even broke up. It was fine.
But they're having a lot more success over at NXT with Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai.
For sure. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All right. I had Riddle for worst acting. I mean,
same here.
Forgetting your lines, and he's just a doofus. Joe.
Yeah. I had Lashley for worst acting and messing up his mind.
Total.
Well, we'll get to that later. Hold on. There's an award for that.
Yeah.
Best acting.
Edge. I liked Edge.
Yeah.
Because, he could have just kind of gone back and done the rated R superstar thing. But this is a new type of villain. This is like a bitter old man.
Basically.
Right.
Like that's kind of what he's acting like.
Right.
And it wasn't like this whole master manipulator. It was just like like fuck you, you ruined my daughter's graduation. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, the promo to start SmackDown was pretty awesome. So that's where he won for me.
It was nice to see
everybody
him.
put Edge.
Yeah, that's Edge. Yeah,
sweep it.
That's a sweep.
Sweep.
All right, worst comment.
As far as Alexander and Benjamin are concerned, the Hurt business is over.
Yeah, seriously.
Like why? Why is it over?
Why?
Why are you breaking up the?
What have you done?
The only the only stable you have in the company.
I love stables. I think it's what
I was holding out. I was holding out after they did it. I'm like, maybe this is like an upgrade thing, and they're going to go with Keith Lee and Ricochet.
you said that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, you did, yeah.
What?
But then when we'll get to it later on. But when it turned out not to be that, I was pretty mortified.
Right.
Was that like something that was online that you saw, or did you both just come up with that? Like
No,
I mean, said that earlier.
Well, it's
That's
always
pretty funny.
Logical.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
Keith Lee's been off camera. Ricochet's done nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's exactly what Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander were.
Like if he had Keith Lee in his corner at Mania, you'd be like, oh, maybe McIntyre's not winning this back.
Right,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right.
But who knows?
I mean, I guess there's one
Well,
more
I think that they made sure that we all want, that at least we're cool with Lashley losing now. I don't think we're pumped Drew's going to win, but now that they have Corbin there, they're cool with Lashley losing, and this just has Vince written all over it. I'm sure he loves Lashley, but he wants Lashley to be the heel. So the only way to do that is to put him with Baron, because Baron's a heel, and he thinks the other two guys are jabronis. And if you're like an alpha male, you can't have guys that help prop you up. It's like the reason that he always destroys stables before they're ready.
No, you know what? You're right. And also, like, Vince doesn't like they're almost kind of over right now.
Yeah.
And Vince would, if Drew's winning, he doesn't want Hurt Business to be over and lose.
Yeah.
So it could be that as well.
I think he might be terrified because this is their first live show, like in front of a crowd in over a year.
Time,
and they're used to controlling the crowd.
That's right.
Pumping in the booze, pumping in so like if everyone loves the Hurt Business, of course everyone's going to cheer when they come out.
Yeah.
I guess.
You
I don't
know?
know. I feel like Vince watched, No Holds Barred again and was like, oh, let's just do that again.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's just do No Holds Barred.
People just want good stories because, and the proof of that is like the 3 of the biggest pops of the night are going to be for Roman, Bryan, and Edge.
Yeah,
like all of them are going to get some form of a pop. Maybe like some booze mixed in with Roman and Edge.
Yeah,
but that's like everyone's going to come alive for those entrances
for sure.
Oh yeah. I had, my worst comment was Lashley saying tattle match because he fucked up. It's funny.
Same here.
All right, what about best comments?
What are they going to do? Fire us from Roman on Friday night?
Right. Yeah. I had Edge saying, telling Daniel, like, you don't deserve to be in the main event of WrestleMania, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
that's
same here.
That's also what I had because we even talked about like if you could just add one fuck in a show. That's where you would have
like
put
a PG-13 movie. You get one.
You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wish that I like son of a bitch. I just wish that like every promo like didn't have to end in bitch.
Bitch. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Bad Bunny.
That's the only word they're allowed. It's the only bad word they're allowed to say.
Yeah, right. And that's been a few years now.
The first time it worked, and now it's like,
Right. Yeah. Worst match.
Braun versus Jackson Riker.
That was my slow-mo.
That was my slow-mo, yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know.
Like, just like a match that you felt's like going on forever. I mean, a lot of times that could be the same match. Right. But it's just like, usually like...
I thought you meant like what match would look coolest in slow motion.
Oh my God.
Dolph Ziggler?
We should change... Yeah, we should change it to that. That's pretty funny. That might be the way to go. I mean, this originally got started because like Big Show and Ryback were fighting each other, and we were like, well,
Every week.
come on. So...
Yeah.
But my slow-mo was Braun Jackson Riker. My worst match was Shayna versus Naomi.
Same here again.
That was
Oh,
mine.
nice. All right.
Did you guys catch during the Braun match when he was doing the Strowman Express? Tom Phillips said WWE's answer to Snowpiercer.
What?
Oh man.
Right.
Wait, let me change my worst comment.
I was gonna. Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, like we'll get to it later on, but my worst move is always going to be Braun with that fucking train thing.
Oh my
I
God!
hate it.
Oh.
It's so dumb.
Yes. Are we sweeping
And I
that
used
one
to
too?
like that pounce, that like Marcus Vaughn pounce sort of thing.
And then he even
Right.
he even signals to it, like he puts his hand up and does woo woo woo, like there's no crowd.
How
there.
long before he puts on a conductor hat?
Right.
Oh my God!
And then he goes, choo-choo!
That's what Caesar Bononi did on like this past Wednesday.
Yeah.
Match.
Oh
It was-
God!
Right.
The,
like,
the
it was-
invisible
that was totally
rope.
terrific.
Yeah, awful. So I guess we're all sweeping worst move, the choo choo train, right?
Yes.
I actually had Sheamus pulling Riddle like horse teeth thing.
It's so pornographic.
It's I don't
disgusting.
know. You probably can't
Yeah.
see it.
Did we
on
skip
the
best
camera.
match?
Yeah, well, I was gonna. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, just because we. Yeah.
Oh,
so
what?
Well,
what'd you have for best match, Dan?
I had Big E and the Street Profits versus Apollo and the Alpha Academy.
you know what's funny about that match? It was actually better than I thought it was going to be.
That's
Gable-
kind of why it got the win for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gable was
It,
really
it
good.
wouldn't have been if it was NXT or Dynamite. I would have had something from one of those shows. But,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, I thought that match to me was much better than I thought it was going to be.
Right.
And I think the Alpha Academy. I mean, they're just like Chad Gable is such a good wrestler that he's like finding a way to make this tag team different from all his other tag teams.
Well, right.
I mean, that's the hope.
I've got this big doofus with me now. Yeah,
Right,
my worst. I'm sorry. My best match was Rollins Nakamura, even though they, it's a rematch from Fastlane.
Yeah.
I still thought they were really good.
I'll go with that. That was a decent match.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Dan and agree with that one because, again, it was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
All right, best move.
Oh, for me, like by a country mile, that clothesline lariat from, my dogs are fighting. Hey, cut it out! That clothesline lariat from Otis to Chad Gable into the German.
Yeah, that was cool.
Was so fucking cool looking.
That was cool. There was because I also liked when he caught Gable caught Ford midair into the Northern Lights. I'm gonna go with that.
Mine was the zigzag.
That was so
midair.
good too.
He
That's
hit
what
on
I-
Mysterio.
If only it ended the match.
Right.
That was so
yeah,
perfect.
That was the only
was
bad
mine.
part is it didn't end the match.
That was really good. All right, worst moment or segment?
A lot of nominees.
So many nominees.
So many.
Too many to name, really.
Worst segment, I would say, probably the Pictionary New Day thing.
Yeah, that was bad. That's not
That
good.
was so
Which is
bad,
really
too.
tough because I like those guys. Like,
Right.
you know, like it's really hard to make a New Day segment that terrible.
Yeah, and AJ Styles, right? Like the fact
Yeah,
that you
Styles.
made them do something that they didn't want to do was so forced. You got the breakup of the Hurt Business. You got the Miz and Morrison debacle in the music video. So you just got to pick one of those. I'm still going to go with breaking up the Hurt Business because I just don't see any reason
Okay.
for it.
Well, my worst moment was Baron Corbin showing up
On Raw.
on Raw.
Being
When
that-
he showed up on Raw, and I realized that the new Hurt Business is going to be him, MVP, and Lashley. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, awful.
What about you guys?
Worst moment. I mean, yeah, the Hurt Business was breaking up was terrible. But like when I saw the CGI doves come out of Riddle's feet, I was just like, make it make sense. I don't understand this. I just was
Right.
I don't know. I have no words.
I had the Oscar Riddle segment.
Yeah,
Like I kind of wanted
They
Jim
all
Knight,
deserve to win.
Jim Ross one night only. We're live, pal.
Yeah, seriously, Joe.
He said his was.
Sorry.
The Hurt Business.
The Hurt
Oh
Business
yeah, of
breaking
course.
up.
Yeah. All right, best moment or segment.
Pass. Oh, sorry. Dan's turn. No.
For me, when it was official and I knew that we were getting Owens and Sammy at Mania.
Okay.
That's all I want. You know, like in the back of my head, I'm like, they could pull something else and make this a tag match. But then when Kevin, finally said, will you fight me at WrestleMania? I'm like, all right, this is going to happen. And it's so cool for those two guys. And they've done such great work this year. I can't wait to watch it.
They have, yeah. I mean, it might be the best bell-to-bell match of Mania.
Right.
For
I mean, you're right. If this could have been a lot worse. It could have been like Sammy and Logan Paul versus Kevin.
Well, hold on. I mean,
someone.
I'm fully
dare
expecting
you.
Logan Paul to be like the referee for the match. So let's hope not. I don't. Oh, God.
Let's just hope Owen stuns him in the first 10 seconds and he just disappears.
And breaks his neck.
Yeah, that'd be great. Crush your
Easy,
fingers.
big fella.
I had Edge's full heel turn.
Yeah,
Glad to
that's-
see Edge back.
That's me. I
The
had that as well.
Edge we love, bad guy Edge.
Yeah.
So that's all the awards. Thanks again, Dan, for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Check out
you.
Dan's podcast, Russell Roasts, available anywhere podcasts are listened to. So yeah, man, appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys. Thank you for having me. Y'all have a good night.
All right,
man.
you too. Thanks for coming on.
See you later.
Sure. All right. Bye.
Alrighty. Yeah, you can tell why he's a professional comedian.
Yeah.
Because
He's funny.
He's really funny. Yeah, all right. So that's all for awards. So let's get to breaking news. Oh, there's so much.
a lot.
So much.
Yeah.
So Road Dogg Jesse James suffered a heart attack last Saturday. His wife posted on Facebook Tuesday morning after some tests. He has no blockages and he's going home. So
To see Jesus.
people were
like home.
Jesus.
home.
Jesus.
Sorry, I didn't. That went a different way than I thought it was gonna go. Wow. Like home. All right, good.
It just made me think of like Conan O'Brien when he would do something like that, and they'd be like, "I'm gonna go to hell when I die."
Oh my God, Joe, that was so perfectly timed. And he's gonna go home to Jesus.
To see Jesus.
Especially the fact that he always like tweets those prayers out.
Yeah.
But no, people were worried for a couple of days, and he's okay. He's gonna be
All right.
okay, Joe.
Good.
Don't worry.
I'm going to see the good Lord, and
I'm a
I got
fan.
2 words for it.
Yeah. I wonder if he would block God on Twitter if God tweeted that at him.
Right.
Jeez.
He pulls up to the pearly gates and goes like, "Come on, give me a suck it."
Yeah. And you're
That's
in.
like, come on, why'd you even walk up to this gate? It's a long walk. Just go that way.
What are you doing here, man? You think like the last 5 years makes up for 40 years of being an asshole?
Yeah. They're like, you literally made 20 million kids say the word suck it. All right. So there's no way you're getting in here.
Yeah. You made like, anyone aged like 10 to 15 just obsessed with blowjobs for the rest of their life.
Right.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
So WWE and USA Network officially announced that NXT is moving to Tuesday nights starting April 13th,
It's official.
along with a multi-year extension. It's kind of like when you have a lame duck coach going into his final year, and then you have to extend him just so that it looks like everything's going well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, No, this is great. We love more of this. We're moving it because Tuesday's a better night.
But in the fine print, it says not $1 of this is guaranteed after a year.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And Triple H said that he thinks NXT will be a big success with the Monday Night Raw lead-in. It's like, it's not a lead-in. It's on a different night.
Yeah, come
different
on,
night.
Jesus Christ.
People are going to watch 3 hours of Raw and go, I can't wait for more of this.
Yeah.
When
Right.
can I get more? Tomorrow?
It's going to hurt their ratings.
I can't wait to watch Raw and then SmackDown or NXT and then AEW and then Impact.
What did
and
you
then-
just say, you
and then
son of a bitch?
SmackDown.
I do not think this improves their ratings more than 100.
Wrestling is on every single
I don't think it will.
weeknight.
Well, you don't count TNA. But
We'll
Okay,
see.
yeah, NXT UK.
Oh, right. Damn. Ugh, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, that's a war now. NXT UK versus Impact. New podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Thursday Night War.
Also,
Where is UK going? To Peacock?
well, yeah, it's
I
on
guess,
the network,
yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Also, WWE and DraftKings announced a deal on Monday where DraftKings will receive an exclusive license to media assets and in-game branding for WWE pay-per-views. So starting at WrestleMania, there will be free-to-play contests on DraftKings.
For wrestlers.
Yeah.
For predetermined. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it's free, right? You're not stealing people's money with, you know what I mean? That'd be one thing.
Right.
I don't think they could do that.
So why play?
Well, you win money. Free to play, but you win money. They have free to play.
A couple bucks, yeah.
All right. We used to do this a lot. Odds when we do pay-per-views, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
odds. Let's say that DraftKings sees that, oh, look, it's 93% are going for McIntyre and 7 are going for Lashley. And they switch the story.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Lashley's going to win that. And
Yeah.
we get all that money.
That's
Well,
hilarious.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right, but yeah, obviously, thankfully it's free to play. You can't do that. And
Well, this one will be.
Well, you bet against other people, though, not against the house. So I would understand that if
Right,
it was
yeah,
bet
yeah.
online or something.
yeah. Oh, God. Also, speaking of Peacock, they've been editing out controversial segments from the WWE Network, like Vince McMahon saying the N-word and Roddy Piper's blackface promo.
Yeah.
And apparently they just, they're reviewing it and they're just taking out more and more and more.
Right.
Wow. I guess they'll
So-
never show Django Unchained and movies like that either.
No,
Yeah.
probably not.
Yeah.
I guess they're going to censor the King from, his whole career.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you just never you watch
Right.
the Attitude Era, you never hear Jerry Lawler on
All you
commentary.
hear
Raw-
is like half of a laugh, like, ha! And you're like, what was that?
Stacey Keebler comes out, it's like, this content is missing.
Right. Raws from the Attitude Era are going to be cut down to 7 minutes.
It's like the Mad TV sketch, The Sopranos, on regular television, and it's only 2 minutes long, so they have to cut the whole show. Fuck!
You knocked down
Motherfucker.
2 Stone Colds.
Too Stone Cold.
Goddamn.
Also, Charlie Caruso is officially done with WWE after signing
Aw.
a multi-year full-time contract with ESPN.
Yeah.
So now we know the real reason why she wasn't on WWE TV. There were rumors that she was late and Vince pulled her. It was
Yeah.
obviously because she left.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
And
that she
she's-
was pregnant.
Right. No,
that what you
not-
meant?
No, I did not say that.
Oh, you said late.
You said that.
No, you said she was late.
No, late to the interviews.
Oh,
Joe's
Not that kind of late.
Excuse me.
Joe's just misunderstanding everything.
Well,
right?
you know,
Joe's-
it is Vince, so you're
Joe's
late.
dealt with
You
that.
might be pregnant.
Yeah.
You're off.
Joe's dealt with that late more than he's been tardy. So
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's probably fair. Because I'm on time. I appreciate
Joe,
that.
Joe?
I appreciate that compliment.
I'm late. Oh, you run behind 5 minutes? No, Joe.
No.
So yeah, congrats to Charlie. It's a shame we won't be able to see her because she always looks super hot.
Oh, Eric
Yeah.
will show us her Instagram now and then. So it'll be
well.
fun.
And by now and then, 13 times
all
a
the
day.
time. I'm sure she'll still go on her vacations where she's in a bikini and
Her
looking
horcation.
amazing. Yeah. Anyways, we have some more Hall of Fame names this year. We got Kane, Great Khali, Rob Van Dam, and William Shatner.
What?
Yeah, William.
Yeah.
What did he do again?
I don't know.
Hall of Celebrity Wing.
And I was about to say greatest Hall of Fame of all time, and then you said Shatner.
I mean,
And
Great
now it
Khali.
can't
Yeah.
Well, Rob Van Dam, Kane, those are some pretty big names.
Yes.
Yeah, they were a tag team.
What did Shatner do? I don't remember him ever being on Raw. Was he
He-
like a stupid host one day?
I think so.
A host gets in? Well, he's not coming to that.
I don't care that.
Although he shows up to everything,
Right.
Shatner.
Right.
You
I'm
see.
in the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
He was on King's Court, January 9th, 1995.
What?
I guess it was something with like Bret Hart.
Oh my God, and that's when he was only like 75 years old, William Shatner.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking old.
Right.
Anywho.
Oh, look, there's a video of William Shatner sings Superstar Entrance.
That's
theme
great.
songs.
Any other news, Eric?
No.
On to rumors. Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe. Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet!
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So last week, Hybrid School of Wrestling in San Antonio posted a picture of Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Kalisto after a training session they had. Also in the picture, Tessa Blanchard.
Oh.
So
I guess she was finally able to get out of Mexico.
Yes, maybe she's heading to WWE soon.
Right.
I mean, it would seem most likely, right? So, Raw after Mania, yes.
No. Not yet.
In the crowd at Takeover.
There you go.
Yeah.
Also, Fightful says that Titus O'Neil will be this year's Warrior Award recipient.
Isn't he every year? He's always doing
A
great
lot of-
things for kids.
A lot of people are mad that it's not going to be
A dead person,
Yeah,
because they usually give it to a dead person.
Well, Shad Gaspard.
Oh, Shad, right.
Right.
Yeah.
They figure. I mean, look, you see all the videos. Titus does a lot of shit behind the scenes. He's always doing this kind of drive or this appearance.
Yeah.
But I mean,
He's like the LeBron of wrestling, because LeBron does a lot of that.
right. But
I mean, it's probably why they keep him
LeBron
around.
plays basketball.
Huh?
Titus never wrestles.
That's true. Titus
Right.
does not wrestle.
He's there just to run the charities, I think. I'm not even kidding
he-
about that.
yeah,
For
I think
sure.
he's chief charity officer.
Right? CCO.
Well, at least he's a great guy, so good
Yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Also, according to the Wrestling Observer, Vince McMahon added Daniel Bryan to the Universal Championship match at WrestleMania because Edge looks too old. So I don't know.
So,
if I believe that, but
right.
it is Vince, and he's stupid, and he makes stupid
Tell me
decisions.
again how Goldberg got the title then?
Yeah,
because he
what?
looks 83.
Yeah, I mean, that just tells you right there.
He looks
Right.
107. I'm going to go buck 07.
Right? Yeah,
Like,
easily.
I mean, adding Daniel Bryan just makes this a better match.
Right.
Like a triple threat, it's going to be a better match with Daniel in it. So that just makes sense. And maybe for some reason Vince feels obligated to give Daniel a main event, because he's, like he says, not many WrestleManias for Daniel. Maybe it's his last. Who knows? And then PW Insider reported that Aleister Black has been seen at the Performance Center over the last few weeks. So
What else is he going to do?
coming back to TV soon.
He's just training.
Maybe return to NXT.
Working out.
Future endeavor.
Yep.
Goodbye.
For sure. I just don't want to go to AEW and be good, which, I don't know, whatever.
Probably.
Can't worry about
He should open an OnlyFans, just like his wife did.
Wow.
Eric, you got anything?
Yeah, I saw. So yeah, there was a rumor going around because of Andrade. He was on Hugo Savinovich's podcast.
Yeah.
and he got lost in translation.
Wait, whose podcast?
Hugo Savinovich.
Who are you?
He used to be a Spanish announcer for WWE.
Come on, that's not like a name thing. So you knew who he was just by reading the name?
Yes, of course.
All right, go. Just
Carlos
Anyways,
Cabrera and Hugo Savinovich.
Okay.
He was basically the king.
He does say the name very easily. Yeah,
Eric knows every name.
Savinovich.
Right.
Oh, you don't know Savinovich?
Eric, hold on. Eric, German announce team, go.
Just say anything German.
Yeah.
We can't.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yes, that's correct. All right, so I guess something got lost in translation. He basically said that Charlotte hasn't been on TV because she was pregnant, but
What?
Charlotte's people reached out to, I guess, Hugo Savinovich.
Andrade.
Andrade and was like, look, fuck. No,
she's not.
basically, like a test came back with higher hormone levels, so they pulled her out thinking that
Just in
she
case.
may be pregnant. Which
Nice,
she,
nice try, Andrade.
yeah, right. Which she got like an ultrasound and shit done, and it's negative. But then she got COVID, so that's kind of why it's been a while that she.
Well, maybe there was more lost in translation because also on that show, Andrade said he was making $3 million a year in WWE.
Oh, really?
And that just doesn't.
That-
That can't be right.
That don't
There's
gel.
no fucking way that's right.
No.
So,
But,
all right, that's all for rumors. So it's trivia time.
all right, so what is John Cena going to do at this year's WrestleMania?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Is he for sure out?
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay. So this will be the first time he didn't at least make an appearance at WrestleMania since which one?
His entire career.
Okay, so how far back is that?
His first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 20.
So which WrestleMania did he not show up in?
So you're going to say 19 then? So obviously there's
I'll give you credit
year.
for knowing that.
I mean,
Right.
he's been injured. So
Yeah.
So last year he was the Fiend. The year before that he fought Elias. The year before that he fought
He didn't
The
fight Elias. He
Undertaker.
just did like a.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not what I mean.
Undertaker, good.
but Undertaker. The year before that,
Bray Wyatt, right?
no, that was like 2014. That was like way before, right?
So that would have been WrestleMania 30.
I have it.
Oh no, Bray Wyatt was. Yeah, I don't think it was. So okay, hold on.
He
All right,
fought
keep-
Bray Wyatt at 30, right? At 31, he fought Rusev.
Yeah, 30 was Bray Wyatt. So that was 2014.
How far are you going back so far?
Well, we skipped ahead because you said Bray Wyatt.
No, yeah. Well, 33. What do you do at 33? It's horrible.
Wait, 33 was Orlando. What did he do? Oh, that was when he tagged with Nikki.
Yeah. Before that,
32.
He came out to help The
Yeah,
Rock.
help
that
The
was
Rock.
awesome.
Yeah.
31.
Fought Rusev.
San Francisco. Yep.
30 fought Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
There you go.
29.
The Rock.
28.
The Rock.
27.
The Miz.
Yep.
26. 26 was headlined by Shawn and Taker, right? Yes.
Yeah.
That was Shawn's retirement.
Was that Cena and Batista?
I'm just gonna say yes because that's amazing. Keep going. 25.
25?
He fought Edge and Big Show.
Jesus. 24.
Look at the big John Cena fan over here.
I know.
That's where he fought Triple H and Shawn.
So close. Triple H and Orton is what it says.
Okay.
He didn't fight Triple H and Shawn at WrestleMania.
No, that was Benoit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Triple H and Orton, I mean?
At 24, yeah.
Okay.
That's what it says.
23.
That was
23.
Shawn.
Yes. That is correct.
So then 22. Is it 22?
So 22.
This is all Eric now. I'm out. I wasn't watching these
I'm
manias.
impressed. I'm just loving this. Like, this is amazing. 22.
He fought JBL?
No, that was
No,
21.
that was 20.
That's 21.
So it's 22
Well,
then.
well done, Andrew.
So then the answer's 22?
No, he won the title with JBL. He was in the main title picture for years after that.
Right.
He never missed.
Right at 22.
I mean, he fought at 22. I'm just wondering if he can come up with it.
So WrestleMania 20 wasn't his first one.
Where was that WrestleMania?
I don't know.
Whatever.
He fought Triple H at 22.
Okay.
21 was JBL. 20?
Big Show.
Okay, so
19.
let's just get to it. So he cut a promo, a heel promo at 19. He didn't
Really?
wrestle a match. That was his first appearance at a WrestleMania.
And then-
So WrestleMania
okay. 18
was the first time, the last time he appeared. Wow, it's a long
18.
fucking time ago.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's why
Yeah.
I think he'll make an appearance. you
Well,
would
he
think.
said he said he literally
he
can't
can't?
because they're filming in Canada and they can't because of COVID. If he leaves, that'll delay production for
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Oh, if you already said it.
So I mean, that's if he's coming, that's a huge work that he's pulling on everyone.
yeah,
Right.
So we'll see,
maybe.
but seems doubtful. Maybe he'll do a video, but will that count?
No.
Yeah.
That'll count.
Well,
as
for my
a-
trivia, who cares?
No, I mean like for like if you do like surprise appearance
appearance.
Cena and then Cena's just on the Titantron. Hey, welcome to Mania.
I mean, technically, was he at Mania last year? Like,
that's true. Well, was anyone at Mania last year?
that's
No,
true.
That is also
There's
true.
no proof that anyone
Yeah.
was there.
Supposedly they're
Was anyone at Raymond James? I don't think so.
supposedly they're filming Raw today
Oh, really?
for Raw for next week. Yeah, yeah.
That makes
and the
sense.
Hall of Fame.
Oh,
So
good.
much
We don't have
going
to
on.
watch. Perfect.
Right.
Just read the
Read the
yeah. For the
result.
first time, we'll read the recap and not watch, and
That'd
then
be funny.
Yes,
that would be funny. But it's just the last. It's the last Raw before Mania.
That might
so
help.
it's like,
us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, true.
the Stay Home show.
Yeah. All right. Fan questions. Pop culture junkie Aleister Black defeated Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania 36. Bobby Lashley is defending the WWE title at WrestleMania 37, and Aleister's not even on the show. While the challenger in the real main event of last year's WrestleMania WWE title match is now cutting promos in AEW. Q Joe. Oh, what a difference a year makes.
What a difference a year
A year
makes.
makes. Yeah. Justin Stewart, how much would it take to get Eric to sing Real American on the podcast? A loss at WrestleMania? Done.
Done.
I'm the champ, so I get to make the rules
If
on
you
that.
lose at WrestleMania, you have to sing Hogan's theme song.
The
Love
entire
it.
theme song. Have fun. Eric is speechless.
I'm not agreeing to that.
Joe Guerrero, how long until WWE relaunches the network for all the content restored for just $19.99?
Oh my God.
After the Peacock deal.
Confirmed.
After Peacock realizes, this didn't work.
Yeah, right. Our streams have gone down.
What's the problem? How come no one's joining? Oh, it's because we're removing everything?
Yeah. Right. All the good shit.
Amir, from listening to most of wrestling podcasts, not plugging any of them, radio/podcast business is wild, wild west, and I assume there are no friends in that business. My question is from Andrew. How much of that is true? I mean, clearly, we just had another fellow wrestling podcaster on, so there's no animosity here. But, like, fuck Wrestling Soup. Fuck going in Raw. No,
the thing is like, there's no ratings, so we don't have to fight. Like, we're not on a network.
Yeah.
If you want to go pay 6 wrestling podcasts money, go for it, right? If you're listening to that many.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I've been on
if you only
few
have
different ones.
If you can only afford one Patreon, obviously you fucking join our Patreon.
Ours or else.
That's where you submit fan questions.
What's another one out there that's about as popular as us?
Wrestling Soup.
Wrestling Soup. Okay. Let me tell you guys about Wrestling Soup and the guys that do Wrestling Soup. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know. Let me guess. It's just a couple of guys talking about how great Raw was because you're a couple of Marks. That's probably your name. Mark Jones, Mark Smith. You guys suck and you can't hold our jocks. And if you want to respond, honestly, we probably won't get it. I don't even know how you know to get hold of it. But, anyway. That'd be fun to start a war with another wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That would go along with the stories.
That would be funny.
Sons of beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, don't listen to. I love you guys. Don't worry, it's cool. All right. So no, they're cool. I've talked to them. Yeah, they're cool.
Oh,
guys.
okay. Best friends with them.
I know.
I didn't say best
Me and
friends.
Joe will start
I have to stun Andrew after
They've, JBL at the border, going ham better than Reese's Pieces. # push Eric.
That's correct.
Wow.
Todd Fricker, can you say tuna sub backwards?
Bust a nut.
Tuna sub backwards is bust a nut.
Jesus
Bust
Christ.
a nut.
Wow. I love tuna subs. And the other thing.
Joey,
backwards.
Joey Montez, Pushfire Barry, bad DC movies, Batman and Robin, Wonder Woman 84, and Green Lantern. I'm pushing Batman and Robin because at least I could watch that movie and make fun of it and enjoy myself.
Barry, Green Lantern, Fire, Wonder Woman 84.
It's really that bad, Wonder Woman 84,
I've never seen Green Lantern, so... Alan Kimmett, WrestleMania 38 main event match. Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. The stipulation is a first sweat match. Who do you think's losing?
Neither man makes it to the ring.
No, they don't, right. They walk in and the bell rings and they both lose. Draw! Right.
Michael Haw, if I create a legit best ass bracket for you guys, can we get a podcast for it after WrestleMania? Yes. I'm just going to say now, we will do that.
We need to cover many months and
also make sure to send pictures, videos,
Again, Rikishi.
We really got to do the work.
Rikishi is the
number one seed.
Mystery show in May. We'll do the mystery show in May.
Steve the Don Volante, how much money do we have to pay to watch Logan Paul get the Machine Gun Kelly treatment from KO next week?
Hopefully none.
Oh, man.
$9.99, right?
Yeah.
How much is your time worth?
Yeah.
Zaheen Rahman might be an unpopular opinion, but is Drew getting a little stale? It seems like WWE is just focusing on one or two superficial traits of his and just having him say and do the same thing week in, week out.
Like his kilt?
Right.
It kind of, like that entrance of his should not be every week.
No.
Right?
No.
With the sword.
Should be something special.
Yeah. Like only pay-per-views, Paul, how are likes of William Shatner and Molly Holly in the WWE Hall of Fame before two-time champion Psycho Sid?
Oh, there's a lot of people who should be.
Yeah, why is Sid not in? He's alive.
Yeah, I think it's anyone that has like bad blood with them. Obviously, it's not going to go in. And before he got kicked off Twitter, he was talking a lot of shit about Raw every week. I loved following him on Twitter. He was hilarious. Big Billy's Chili, charismatic, can work with any talent. Great on the mic, great wrestling abilities, can make a crowd pop. Unlike any other historical matches, there is only one wrestler I could think of when it comes to in mind. Not
Joey
The Rock
the Paisan.
or Stone Cold, but the Great Khali. Can't wait for him to be inducted into the 2021 Hall of Fame. P.S. This was depressing to write.
I was going to say, I thought you filter these questions.
Right.
Jaden Theodore, what's your favorite sign from a crowd back in the day? Was watching old shows on the network and saw signs saying "Man Boobs Jericho." Triple H is gay, and Eddie mow my lawn. And then Carlos Ramirez said, Kane is my dentist.
Yeah, those are all good. There was
There were so many like China has a dick ones.
yeah. I thought that
Like
was a
if you look
Triple H
at
one.
WrestleBotch on Instagram, he posts them from time to time.
Or Roman, something about Roman and sucking dicks or something. I thought,
Well, that was like a fan miming it when he was right next to Roman's dick.
That's awesome.
That was the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Best fan ever. Saint Man Toots, any plans in the works on the Slamilton Hamilton's Guide to Wrestling Cooking?
we really need to put that into production.
Yeah,
we do.
it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Alan Dick, are Raw and SmackDown having a contest? Which show sucks the most? Maybe. Although Raw was ahead
way worse.
this week. Joseph Henry, I'm re-listening to all your podcasts from the beginning, and I'm just curious what happened to Drew, and would you guys ever bring him back for an episode?
Oh, they like Drew. Well, shout out to Drew.
Well, basically, Eric murdered Drew.
I did.
And,
That's why he
we
never
were
came back.
splitting that, like we would do Eric one week, then Drew, and then Eric was like, fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
And then Eric never left.
Yeah, spin. I
just start showing up every week.
Well, no, I mean, we were
pin, kick out, spear, repeat.
we were going back and forth, and then Drew I don't know what happened with Drew. I can't speak. Maybe he got tired of doing it, or because he said it was busy for a few weeks, like in a row, and it was his turn. So then Eric just stayed, and it worked out.
You snooze, you lose.
That's right.
It could have been him creeping on Sean.
Right.
Drew cries himself to sleep every night.
What have I done?
Yeah.
If he's listening, what's up, Drew? We miss you.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Don't take my spot.
Miles Stacy, how long until the Fiend is renamed as the Crispy Critter?
Yeah. Hopefully never.
Hopefully soon.
God. And then finally from
WrestleMania.
Jason Claver, update number 15.
All
well,
right.
since Peacock has deemed all pre-PG era WWE inappropriate and offensive, I decided to rewatch content from January 2015 when you guys started it all. New Day sucked. Heel Rollins was still good, and the Authority started the show every week.
Yeah.
Would you guys say the product has gotten better or worse?
Has to be worse.
Definitely worse. I mean,
Triple H was on TV. I'll take that over anything they do today.
Yeah.
Even as the Authority.
right.
This
This was great heel Rollins.
Heel Rollins, the first Heel Rollins was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just seems like it's always worse.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. But like they say, the grass is greener on the other green. Something like that.
Sure.
All right. That is all for fan questions, and that's all for the show, man. Next week, we got to do predictions for WrestleMania.
Oh, all 5
And then
pages.
there's TakeOver, and then
Hey, do
all
I get
that
to do a
shit.
takeover?
If you show up, sure.
Well, there's not enough room for 4 people.
You could sit on Josh's lap. Come
Fuck
on.
you and fuck that.
I mean,
And he
what-
would
you
sit
wanna
on
s-
your lap, right?
I don't care. You want to share it? We could. 2 people could share a mic. Who gives a fuck?
No,
We'll figure it out.
just bring me in.
Take it off the air, assholes.
Bring me in, like, on the computer.
Hey guys, make sure you subscribe to our podcast and give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow it on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. Become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. And we'll see you there, guys. Plenty of show next week. So if you're a Patreon, good things are a-coming.
Brackets.
Brackets.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe.
Josh. He's just a troll.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with